race fans, and welcome to Midvale Speedway, July 14th, year 2001. Along with Randy and Sue Smith, the owners and promoters of Midvale Speedway, I'm your video announcer, Craig Michelin. I want to welcome you to a beautiful night of racing here in Midvale. Up next, a late model fast heat coming right at you. Okay, the late models are on the track and they're ready to go. Tom Garbrandt for Newport, Ohio. Bring them in along with Tom Newman and Taylor Kidd. Mike Miller in 79. Don Harvey Jr. in 12. Farmer Smith in 7. Bob Stibla in 83. Kenny Carroll 50. Marcus Malcolm 75. And A.P. Red in car 77. Tom Garbrandt leads lap 1. Mike Miller on the inside. Miller looks to the outside of Tom Garbrandt. Kenny Carroll kind of whipping car 50 up the 5th spot. Garbrandt shoving away. Farmer Smith second. Mike Miller third. Kenny Carroll fourth now. Tom Newman fifth. Marcus Malcolm sixth. Then Don Harvey Jr., A.P. Red, and Bob Stibla. Round out your field. Stibla takes it to the pits. Farmer Smith looks to the outside of Tom Garbrandt as Marcus Malcolm looks to the outside of Kenny Carroll down the backstretch. White flag will be out this time. Side by side they go through 1 and 2. Marcus Malcolm into 4th. Close one.
Number 7 of Farmer Smith off. Very close battle down the line. We'll see who the officials give that to. The line getting point, it looks like number 55 of Garbrandt was able to hold him off. But Bergen moves down from the first, and we'll see. It will be the number 55 car of Tom Garbrandt.
Tom Garbrandt wakes up the win.
Ohio.
Farmer Smith will finish a very close second. There's your fast heat. July 14, 2001 in the late models. Tom Garbrandt, Newport, Ohio, your fast heat winner. Okay, second heat race in the late models on the pole. Canton, Ohio, it's Bob Schneider Jr. in 17. John Ramsey in 4. Massillon, Ohio. Stone Creek, Ohio is Kenny Stevens in car 21. The outside of him from Stone Creek, Ohio, Bob the Animal Eichel in 69. In 04, it's Honky John Tannerelli in the 04 car. Dwayne Dunn 32. Gary Hoopengartner 68 and Tim Simmel 49. Here we go. Jumping out in the lead, it's Bob Schneider. Kenny Stevens in second. Bob Eichel in third. Fourth is Honky John Tannerelli. And Larry Page prepared for seat. And Kenny Stevens looks to the outside. Dwayne Dunn in 32. Gary Hoopengartner 68. Tim Simmel 49 and Don Ramsey in 4. Round out your field. got John Tannerella and Bob Michael sliding in turn 1. That'll bring out a caution.
Slide out. The 0-4 is done.
Okay, here we go. 5 in, 3 to go. Bob Snyder got a good run off of 2. Wayne Dunn right there in 3rd. Bob Snyder having mechanical trouble. All right, checker flag will be thrown, and it'll fall on Kenny Stevens. He'll pick up the second heat of the late models tonight. Kenny Stevens from Stone Creek, Ohio, your second heat winner tonight. Congratulations, Kenny. Okay, we're ready for our modified heat. Here we go. Shows them through turn 3 and 4. Coach Erickson at 19. Williams going 24. John Wilson. Jeff Smith at 34 as Glenn Jewell takes over the lead. Woody at 44. Jimmy 22. John Wilson 33. Mark Enos in 0. Jessica 34. Mike Buchanan at 88. Dusty Woody, John Wilson, Jeff Smith, Jim McHugh, Mark Enos. Bringing home the win in the modified. Originally from Mid-Vale, Ohio, now I believe lives in New Philadelphia, Glenn Jewell in car 24. Hey, here's your lineup for the fast seat of Detroit's. William Avio on 3T. On the outside of him, Roger Butler in 00. Jimmy Orr in 28. Todd Miller in 11. Tim Goins in 65. Doug McMillan 54. Kevin McClintock 38. Joe Leinert in 82. And making East Racing return, Roger Leinert in car 2. We got a green.
Starting on the front row.
second, Jimmy Orr third, Todd Miller fourth, Tim Goins fifth, Doug McMillan in sixth, Kevin McClintock, Joe Leinert, and Roger Leinert. Tim Goins leaking something on the track. Yellow will be out. Yellow is out.
I believe possibly putting down some liquid.
Tim's just having bad luck this year, period. Okay, 3 in, 5 to go. Here we go. Halfway in. William Ovio, Joe Leinert, William Ovio, Jimmy Orr, Roger Butler. Todd Miller into it, Doug McMillan in there, Joe Leinert. One more to go. Kevin McClintock and Roger Leinert have retired to the pits. William Ovio, Roger Butler, and Jimmy Orr will finish. Third will be Jimmy Orr, then Todd Miller fourth. And Doug McMillan out there, Joe Leinert out there racing. William Ovio in 3T, your winner of the fast heats. And I believe he's leading the points. That's unofficial. Second heat coming at you right now. Dave McMillan in 24, Ron Luke 22. Waylon Orr into the pits already in car 6, must be having mechanical problems. Jason. Jim Rodebush in 88, Dave Jordan in 3, Dave Pringle in 8, Will Walker 15, Richard Stallnaker in 59, and Don Ritter Jr. in 7. Run out your field as Ron Luke shows the way in 22. McMillan, Joe in that second spot. Tim Rodebush in third. Dave Pringle fourth. Fifth, Dave Jordan and Will Walker in 15. Halfway, Don Ritter Jr. and Richard Stallnaker in 59. Round out your field. On the inside. He drifts up. Caution will be not coming me now. Dave's able to get her going. We got the checker flag out to Ron Lute, Gabe Pringle, John Rupert Jr., Tim Rodabush, Will Walker, Richard Stallmaker, and Dave McMillan. And Dave Jordan out there. Timber Golan didn't bring out a caution. All right, picking up the second heat in the Detroit Irons tonight. Gentleman's been driving, this must be his second year. Ron Lute in 22. For the third and final heat. And we got a green. Calvin Cohen in 66. Larry Ennis in 98. Mike Royer 47. Dan Gosser in 29. Paul Murray in 20. Tammy Randolph in 99. And Wild Bill Whitaker in 72 tonight, celebrating his 73rd birthday, I believe. And Joe Stanford Jr. in 9. Paul Murray and Calvin Cohen. Halfway for Paul Murray. Calvin Cohen. Wild Bill Whitaker in third. Mike Royer, Tammy Randolph, Larry Ennis, Dan Gosser, and Paul Joe Stanford Jr. Outside. Tammy Randolph in fourth. White flag coming out. Paul Murray is your race leader. Wild Bill Whitaker in second. Paul Murray wins it. Bill Whitaker. Calvin Cole. Tammy Randolph, Mike Royer, Larry Ennis, Dan Gosser, Joe Sanford Jr. Picking up the win in the third and final heat in the Detroits from Port Washington, Ohio, Paul Murray. He picks up the win, finishing second. Can't say enough about this young gentleman, 73 years old. Wild Bill Whitaker, celebrating his 73rd birthday this week. Well, there's your winner from Port Washington, Paul Murray. Congratulations, Paul. Okay, we're racing here in the pure stocks. 49. Mike Martin, your points leader in second. Larry Smith third. '88's in fourth. I believe that might be Shaw tonight. Rennie McLean. Barney Gerber 2T. Paul Murray. Paul Parsons. Excuse me, Paul in 44. Ryan Avio at 69 and John Leisure in car 12 round out your field.
Barney Gerber looks to the outside of Ted Oliver. Four in, four to go. Gerber in the lead. White flag out. Oliver, Paul Parsons, Eddie McLean, in 88, Larry Smith, and John Leisure. Okay, pulls to the stop-start finish line from Dover, Ohio. It's Barney Gerber.
Now move into the second.
Second heat coming at you, pure stock. Chester McMaster's in 81. Curtis Collins in 66. Al Street in 73. Anthony Bissett in 45. Bob Oliver 19. Joe Oliver in 50 and Brian Wood in 54. Turn number one, he'll keep her going. No yellow. Thank you, Joe. Chester McMaster's in 81. Curtis Collins in 66. 73. Anthony Bissett, 45. Bob Oliver, 19, and Brian Wood at 54. And trail on the field, Joe Oliver at 50. Curtis looks to the outside, can't make a move through 1 and 2. Good heat race. White flag. And now here comes Anthony Bissett, 45. Can Chester hold him off? Chester Masters wins it.
But your winner is at 81 of Chester.
Well, there's your winners fan club down there, the McMasters. And there's your heat winner, Chester McMasters in 81.
Chester McMasters. McMasters, sponsored by Carol Chuckway.
Congratulations, Chester.
Custom Auto Body in Louisville Auditorium.
Third and final heat race in these career stocks. Second now.
Scott also flies up the speedway in turn 2, but Scott Olin is 1.
Very nice. Showing the way black flag coming out for him. Joe Boredom in 10, I believe, they said. Scott Olin's in second. Paul 26. Amy Rupner in 7. Flag. Joe Boredom. Scott Olin's in second. Wins it. 75 finished second. 26.01. 7:28. Okay, picking up his first win, Joe Corum from Canton, Ohio. Joe Corum just got that car off of Vince Martin. He picks up his first night racing. He picks up his first heat win. Congratulations, Joe. Okay, moving into the first heat of the compacts. Here we go. Grove in 4, takes down the lead. Jason Morgan in second and 2. Jim Jaybird in 00. Greg Mazzoletti in 89. Bubba Smith in 12. Stephen Shaw in 1. John McNutt 35. Elkins, Chuck Elkins Jr. in 53. Lenny Orr in 8. Elkins 52 and Terry Coletti 27 run out the field. Jim Jaybird on the outside. Trying to get Jason Morgan. Grove shows the way in 4. Might be Willie Grove in 4. for second. Grove shows the way. Second in Jason Morgan and Jim Chambers and John McNutt. Grove is out in front and the white flag falls on him. Mazzolini on the outside. Winners for 1089, 2, 35, 53, 52, 00, 27, 1, and 12.
The top four finishers in each heat, but there he is at the start-finish line. Let's hear it for Josh Grove.
Josh Grove filling in for Willie Grove in car 4 tonight.
Grove out of Dover, sponsored by JD Buy Riders. Fifth place, Auto.
Second heat, here we go. Jim Keller Jr. showing the way, 98 in second. Cody Kaler in that third spot on the inside. Billy Steller in fourth in 84, then Rocky DeLuca. Cody Kaler in the second. Drake Grove in 21 off the pace. Meyer in 15. Miser 51. Or Fox in 51. Miser in 50. Jimbo Roop in 9, moving up. Four in, 4 to go. Jim Keller still showing the way. Jim Keller, Jimbo Roop. White flag.
Go down for the center flight of 10 around.
Billy Steller wins it. Jimbo Roop will finish second. Jim Keller finished third. Man, that's a pretty good finish.
Number 84 car, Billy Steller, coming home the winner. Keller did not have a strong car tonight. He was trying to hold the whole field off. Lap after lap, and finally,
your winner, Billy Steller.
Quarter winner, Billy Steller. Steller in the T&J Trucking and Diners sponsor.
Here we go, third heat. Lily out in front at 43. Jason Anthony in second. Buzz Bender third. Scott in fourth. Willie Grove might be at 93. Jim Poole 14. Kimball in 55. Jim Poole in second. Jason Anthony third. Grove in fourth. Scott in fifth. Otto Palilli out in front at 43. Jim Poole. Jim Poole, Otto Palilli. White flag. Jim Poole, Otto Palilli, Willie Grove, Jason Anthony, Buzz Bender, Scott at 91, Kimball 55, 03 and 70. Winner of your third heat from Newport, Ohio, Jim Poole. There we go, fourth heat. Chad Squire still on the way. Flying all over the infield. Caution is out. One in, 7 to go. Burdett in 04, Chad Squire 26, Dale Beatty 97, Ben Gibson in 30, Paul Gary Murray in 71. Birch in 05. Gary Gibson 83, 95, and Bruce Gibson 32. Chad Squires out in front at 26. Black flag coming out for going under his qualifying time. 4 in, 4 to go. 97-30, 83, 95, 32, 71, and 95. Okay.
So pulling at the start-finish lines around 39 on the top. Sponsor 0. Portland, 7 round of applause for Gary Burdett.
Gary Burdett, the winner of your fourth heat in the compacts. Final heat. Russell Grandison in 72. Couple new cars out there, 62 and 74, and 38, and 60. The 4 new cars. Along with 18, 41, 22, and 75. Russell Grandison showing away. Halfway that time. Black flag coming up for Russell Grandison going under his qualifying time. That puts 38 into the lead. White flag. There's your winner, 38 will win it. Then 18, 41, 74, 62, and 75.
And rounding out your field is 75. Ocean have it ready.
Bill Peckins, I believe, in 38. Congratulations, Bill, on your first night of a competition. He's got to be a happy camper.
This year, but not tonight as he picks up the heat win. We'll get ready now to move into the...
Okay, moving into the last chance race in the Detroit Irons. I'll take the top 6. Starting on the pole from New Philadelphia, Ohio. Celebrating his birthday this week, Wild Bill Bittaker in 72. Tammy Randolph flanks him on the outside in 99. Paul Murray in 20. Mike Royer 47. Larry Ennis in 98. Calvin Collins in 66. Joe Sanford Jr. in 9. And Tim Skinner in 23. Top 6 make it. 2 will go home early. Gentleman's been around this racing game a long, long time. Early 50s here in Midvale. This probably was here when they opened them up. Here we go. Bill Baker on the inside. He'll take the lead into 2. Tammy Randolph second. Paul Murray third.
Tammy Randolph running second.
Mike Royer, Calvin Collins, Larry Ennis. Tim Skinner pulls in the pits. Must be having mechanical trouble in 23 tonight. Wow, Bill Bittaker showing away through 3 and 4. Tammy Randolph second. Paul Murray third. Mike Royer fourth. Fifth, Calvin Collins in sixth. Larry Ennis and seventh, Joe Sanford Jr. 4 in, 4 to go. Second, Paul Murray third. Mike Royer, Calvin Collins, Larry Ennis, Joe Sanford Jr. Kind of on the white flag. White flag out for Bill Bittaker. He takes it down the backstretch one more time. Out of 4, here he comes. Wow, Bill Bittaker, Tammy Randolph, Paul Murray, Mike Royer, Calvin Collins, Larry Ennis, and Joe Sanford Jr. But picking up the last chance race in the Detroits. He's no stranger to this place. He's no stranger to Victory Lane. Over 140 checkered flags here at Midvale Speedway. Celebrating his 73rd birthday, I believe, this week. Wow, Bill Bittaker in car 72. Okay, it's autograph session time here at Midvale Speedway, and the cars are on the track, and the people are starting to go out on the track to get their autographs from their favorite drivers here at Midvale Speedway. And fine turnout of race cars tonight. Over 100 cars again in the pits tonight, and there's a lot of people getting their autographs out there of their favorite drivers. And we've been into it for at least 15 minutes right now, and I'm telling you, they're not all out on the track yet. The people waiting in line to get out there. Beautiful night for races here at Midvale Speedway, and the drivers have cooperated and come out on the track in their cars, and they're taking time to meet and talk to some of their fans here at Midvale Speedway. Autograph and picture night here at Midvale. Okay, moving into the late model 25-lap feature on the pole. Tim Siblin, 49. Tom Garbrandt, 55 in the Darrell Dexter Repair Machine. Tom Newman in 10. Mike Miller, 79. Don Harvey Jr. in 12. Farmer Smith in 7. Bob Sibla, 83. Kenny Carroll in 50. A.P. Wren in 77, I believe, tonight. Marcus Moffitt, 75. Gary Hubengartner in 68. Dwayne Dunn in 32. In 04, in the Larry Page Fair Machine, it's Hulky John Tannerelli. Bob Eichel, 69. Kenny Stevens, 21. John Ramsey in 4, and Bob Schneider 17. 17 cars take the green this time. Here we go. 1 and 2. Tom Garbrandt leads him in 3. Here comes Sibla back. Side by side for the lead down the backstretch. Tom Garbrandt, Tim Sibla. Mike Miller and Tom Newman. No caution. Bob Schneider able to keep her going. Mike Miller moves into that second spot. Tom Garbrandt back to third. Tom Newman fourth. Don Harvey trying to move up in 12. On the outside, Mike Miller on the inside. Tom Garbrandt third, Farmer Smith fourth, Don Harvey fifth, Tom Newman sixth. Coming out for Bear Schwartz Prepared Machine with A.P. Wren in charge of it tonight. Okay, here we go. 10 in, 15 to go. Mike Miller brings them in. Tom Garbrandt, Farmer Smith, Bob Sibla, Don Harvey Jr., Marcus Malkwood, Tom Newman, Gary Hubengardner. Halfway that lap, halfway. Sibla, Don Harvey Jr., Marcus Malkwood. again for Tim Sibla. 16 in, 9 to go. Mike Miller will bring him in. Tom Garbrandt second. Farmer Smith third. Here we go. Carroll on the inside of Gary Hoopengartner. Smith on the inside of Tom Garbrandt. Don Harvey up to third. Tom caught on the outside. Tom Garbrandt, Kenny Carroll, Gary Hoopengartner, Tom Newman, Dwayne Dunn, Honky John Tannerelli, Tim Sibla. Okay, moving into the 20-lap modified feature. Mike Buchanan in 88, Bowers in 02. Butch Erickson in 19, Jeff Smith 34. John Wilson in 33, Dusty Woody in 44, Glenn Jewell 24. Your top qualifier, Mark Enos in 0. Jim McCune in 22 and Ronnie Saunders in 75. Round out your field, 20 laps. Here we go. In the lead goes Butch Erickson at 19. Lap 1. Dusty Woody in the infield. No caution. John Wilson second. Glenn Jewell third. Jeff Smith fourth. Ronnie Saunders fifth. Mike Buchanan, 24. Mike Buchanan infield, 888. Bush Harrison in second. John Wilson third. Fourth, Jeff Smith. Fifth, Mark Enos. Dusty Woody, Ronnie Saunders. 52. Moving into the 20-lap Detroit Iron feature. On the pole will be Waylon Orr in 6th. Will Walker 15. Don Rufner Jr. in 7th. William Obule 3T. Roger Butler 00. Jimmy Orr in 28. Roger Leinert in 2. Doug McMillan in 54. Kevin McClintock 38. Joe Leinert 82. Todd Miller in 11. Richard Stallnaker 59. Gabe Pringle 8. Tim Roddybush in 88. Dave Jordan in 3. Ron Liu 22. Dave McMillan in 24. Tammy Randolph 99. Wild Bill Bittaker in 72. Mike Royer 47, Paul Murray 20. Calvin Collins in 66. Larry Ennis in 98, and Joe Sanford Jr. in 9. Round out your field. 3 laps he'll go. Waylon Orr and car number 15. Will Walker, bringing him in. Here we go. down 7. What a race. What a race. Okay, moving into the pure stock. 15-lap feature. Brian Wood will bring him in at 54. Joe Oliver on the outside of him in 6. Mike Martin in 50, excuse me. Mike Martin in 6. Larry Smith in 3. John Leisure in 12. Paul Parsons 44. It's either Shaw or McClave in 88. Brian Oliver in 69. Ted Oliver 49. Barney Gerber in 2. Bob Oliver 19. Anthony Bishop 45. Al Street 73. Curtis Collins 66. Cesar McMaster's 81. Dick Paul 26. 75, 10, 01, 28, 7, and 39. Round out your field. Brian Wood's going to lead lap 1. Came together. Smith backed off, let John correct himself. Caution's out. 11 to go. Brian Wood will bring him in 54. Joe Oliver second. And Jimmy Orr is in 69 instead of Brian Albiol. Second. Joe Oliver third. Barney Gerber fourth. Mike Martin fifth. Ted Oliver sixth. Paul Parsons seventh. Anthony Bishop eighth. Al Street ninth. The Justice McMaster's in 10th. Paul Oliver 11th. 4:07 to go. Jimmy Orr showing the way. Brian Wood second. There we go. Showing away. Brian Wood in second. Barney Gerber third. Joe Oliver fourth. Fifth, Anthony Bissett and Mike Martin. Paul Parsons. Chester McMaster. Straight. White flag is out. Right there for Jimmy Orr. Jimmy Orr wins it. Brian Wood will finish second. Barney Gerber third, and 45, 6, 50, 44.
So the first of three can out of the combat.
I need a drink. I run that Detroit racing, goes right into this.
They will go 15 laps.
Okay, moving into the first of three compact features. Grove in 21, Morgan in 2, Jason. Another Grove in 4, Jay Bird in 00. Craig Mazzoletti in 89, Bubba Smith in 12. Jason Shaw in 1. Elkins in 52 or 3, 53. Terry Coletti 21 or 27. Elkins behind him. And John McNutt in 35, Fox in 51, Rocky DeLuca, Myers in 15. There we go. Miser 50, Jimbo Roop in 9, 26, 72 of Russell Granison, and Lenny Orr in 8, but I don't think that's him. I think that is Mike. Substitute driver for 8. Josh Grove, your leader. Jim Jaybird in second. Grove in third. Jason Morgan in fourth. Shaw in fifth. John McNutt and Elkins. Jim Jaybird trying to catch 4. Caution out. 9 more to go. There we go. John McNutt on the inside of Grove. Elkins now in the 4th. Showing away in 4. Then we got Jim Jaybird, 2nd. John McNutt, 3rd. Elkins in 4th. Then we got a mess of cars. 5 to go. Out.
Which is normally driven by Lenny Orr. Was driven in a race tonight by Waylon Orr, so not sure who's in the future, but I'll just go with Lenny.
Grove out in front. White flag gonna be out next time by. second.
Going on the race well. There'll be one more feature then after this.
Yep.
5 is in here.
Okay, moving to the second.
For the second of 315 lappers.
Compact feature on the pole. Buzz Bender will bring him in. On the outside of him in 43 is Otto Palilli. Jason Anthony in 6. Kimball in 55. Phil Vino 85. Scott in 91. Poole 14. Grove 93. Nick in 19. 98, 96, Cody Kaler. Ben Gibson in the infield. Otto Palilli and Phil Vino in 85. Jim Poole in 14. Caution's out. Phil Vino will bring him in. Jim Poole in second, Scott in third. Here we go. Roar in, 11 to go. Vino showing the way. Jim Poole second. Third is Billy Stutler. Fourth is Kimball. And Terry Kaler's son, Cody Kaler. Then 19, 6 of Jason Anthony. Brian Oliver in 34. 03, 93, 91 of 70 and 05. Black flag now with Phil Vino going into his qualifying time. second. Cody Kaler in third. Five to go. Black flag on Jim Bull. That means Billy Steller is your new leader. White flag getting ready to come out. Cody Kaler catching up to Billy Steller. Can he catch him? Terry Kaler's son Cody wins in that second spot. 19 will finish third. Oliver fourth. Kimball fifth. 03, 91, 93, 6. 70 and 05.
Side is Tom Kroll. Number 18 is Larry Riggle. 04 is Gary Burdett. 32 is Bruce Gibson. 71, Gary Murray. 83, Gary Gibson. 97, Dale Davies. 95 car, Bobby Hunter. 38 on the outside, Bill Pecker. We have the 74, Valerie Sports, and the number 62 rounding out the field is Alan Cunningham. That's your starting field for this.
second. Bruce Gibson third. Then Gary Murray, Dale Beatty. Go. Battle for second and third. Here comes Dale Beatty up to fourth. He's into it now. Has caught 04. Burdett's still showing the way though. And Bruce Gibson and Dale Beatty. White flag. It'll be interesting down the backstretch. Oh, 4, 41, 97, 32, 71. 18, 38, 83, and 75.
You're the winner of feature number 3, the final feature on tonight's race program. Going down the backstretch and coming to the start-finish line with his first ever feature win. Let's have a nice round of applause for Jerry Burdett.
Jerry Burdett picks up his first feature ever here at Midvale Speedway. And as he pulls to the start-finish line, this will conclude the racing action here at Midvale Speedway for July 14th, 2001. So along with Randy and Sue Smith, the owners and promoters of Midvale Speedway, this has been your video announcer, Craig Mishler. I want to wish you a pleasant good evening.
We also have the late model modified for irons and gear stock.
Damon's Restaurant, located in Newtown Mall, New Philadelphia, replays Midvale Speedway races every Tuesday night during the racing season. Smith Auto Sales, located at 1816 Cleveland Avenue, Southwest Canton, Ohio. You buy it here, you make your payments here. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, Saturday, 9 to 12. That's Smith Auto Sales, Canton, Ohio. Key Joe's Body and Paint, located at 1820 North Water Street Extension in Uricksville. Joe DeCominado is the owner-operator. Joe's hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. See Joe at Key Joe's Body and Paint for your next car or truck body needs. Brian's Carpet Sales and Service, located at 119 North Main Street in Uricksville. They are experts in carpet and vinyl installation. Store hours are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 12. That's Brian's Carpet Sales and Service. Twin City Pawn and Gun, located at 1015 Trenton Avenue in Uricksville, has a wide selection of items to buy. Store hours are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 10 to 5. closed on Wednesdays and Sundays. Dale's Heating and Cooling, located at 501 Newport Avenue in Yerkesville. Dale Roofner is the owner-operator. Dale's is an authorized dealer of Armstrong Heating and Cooling products. Store hours are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 8 to 12. Furniture Warehouse, located at the corner of Center Street and North 5th Street in Denison. Furniture Warehouse is where you'll find beautiful furniture for every room of your home. Store hours are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 to 5:30, Thursday, 9 to 7, and Saturday, 9 to 4. At Furniture Warehouse, we want to find value for your money. For your next plumbing job, give Maurer Brothers Plumbing and Sewer Cleaning a call at 922-4562. Maurer Brothers are experts in all your plumbing needs. They specialize in sewer cleaning. DeLong Lehigh Insurance Agency, located at 212 Gardner Avenue in Yerkesville, is your local independent insurance agency. Office hours are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 9 to 5, and Wednesday, 9 to 12. Indian Village Community Bank has 2 locations to serve you and all your banking needs, at 635 West High Avenue in New Philadelphia and at 100 South Walnut Street in Janayton. The Denison Yard, located on Center Street in Denison. Restaurant hours are Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, Thursday, 4 to 11, Friday and Saturday, 4 to 12. They're closed Wednesdays. For the best stop on the Panhandle, it's got to be the Denison Yard. Tap and Gas, located at 310 Grand Street in Denison. Office hours are 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. The phone number is 1-800-356-1938. That's Tap and Gas, your propane supplier. Allen's Muffler and Tire Service Center, located at 238 Trenton Avenue in Yerkesville, is the only stop you need for all your car and truck needs. Allen's hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, Saturday, 8 to 5. Cronizer's Outdoor Power Equipment, located at 7581 State Route 250 east of Denison, handles a great selection of outdoor power equipment to make your job a whole lot easier. That's Cronizer's Outdoor Power Equipment. Clum Tires, located at 1075 South Broadway in New Philadelphia. Steve Clum's the owner-operator. Clum Tires' hours are Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to 12. Cambridge Savings Bank, located at 327 East 3rd Street in Yerkesville. Bank hours are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 9 to 4:30, Saturday, 9 to 12. The drive-thru is open 8:30 daily. Advance Auto Parts, located at 1720 Commercial Drive in Yerkesville. Store hours are Monday through Saturday, 8 to 8, Sunday, 9 to 6. At Advance Auto Parts, the best part is our people. 4th Street Car Wash, located at 1308 4th Street Northwest, New Philadelphia, is a full-service car wash. Shop hours are Monday through Saturday, 8 to 7, Sunday, 9 to 5. Davis Radiator Shop, located at 1840 North Water Street Extension in Yerkesville. They specialize in complete radiator repairs along with heater, air conditioning, and gas tank repairs. Their shop hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5. Midas Auto Service Experts specialize in custom and performance exhaust systems. Their address is 651 West High Avenue, New Philadelphia. Their phone number is 330-339-7759. Gallagher's Motorsports Racing Collectibles, located at 118 North Broadway, New Philadelphia, across from the courthouse. Gallagher Motorsports Racing Collectibles has the largest selection of die-cast collectibles in the area. Store hours are Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays 5 to 8, Saturday 12 to 7. The phone number is 330-602-8946. Fouts Appliance Center, located at 510 Tuscarawas Avenue Northwest in New Philadelphia, is your GE and GE Profile Appliance headquarters. Their phone number is 330-339-6418. Palm Harbor Village, located at the corner of Balti Valley Road and East High Street, New Philadelphia, has a large selection of homes for you to view at their site. Their phone number is 1-800-783-9650. The area McDonald's restaurants in Urixville, Newcomerstown, Caddis, Millersburg, and Coshocton and Sugar Creek are having 2 99-cent specials. They will also be having car shows throughout the summer. Stop in and get the car show schedule.